So here's a more random video here. So hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today's video I just want to talk about the Draciel Fortress here. It is just one of the older plastic gin stadiums from Hasbro. As it has a very nice design to it and everything. The nitpick of design, I will say, is besides these walls being really thick, which kind of makes this like center part shrink in a way, is the probably design on it, because this weird Draciel emblem in it is weirdly up here. It's not very centralized. It's kind of weird with how it's designed. Probably won't notice it because I'm at an angle here doing this footage, but it's not very centralized in there. It's like weirdly off to the side. Kind of weird. And then I would say these pockets are way too small for knockouts. So you'll probably see in like videos of them, like once I start doing like the practice or whatever, they'll bounce off pretty nicely against these walls and just go right back into the stadium. Which, depending on your aspect of that, might be really cool way of doing battles or whatever. I will say this is not a good stadium for X play, because with X bays they'll just go straight into the hole. I can show that off really quickly. So we'll pop that in, and we'll throw hell chains in there. And there we go. I see hell chains will go pretty quickly in there. And that's more for your flats or semi-flats. So if you just want to do a nice little stamina battle, your wizard arrows and stuff like that will be pretty nice for this type of stadium. As you see, they don't really move around too often. But I would not throw your attack types in there. Don't have my defense types, because I have not thrown a defense type in the stadium. I don't even have a defense type for X, because I'm weird and don't have one. Overall, the stadium's pretty well done for, I'd say, Metal Fight and the Plastic Gin era. So, one of my bigger negatives of this is, since the stadium is so small, KOs are pretty easy to get in this type of thing. So, we'll throw a Draciel in there. As you see, got a nice little ball tip or whatever defense. Whoop. And just, there you go, spin him in there. I see, you don't move around too often. And we'll throw a nice little, we'll throw a trigger in there. Okay. As you see there, battles don't last too long in this field, so that is one of my bigger gripes with this one, is basically the knockback is very usually nice and heavy with a lot of plastic gin, and even with Metal Fight, they will not last too long in here. So with Metal Fight, I've noticed it's not too bad, but I'm using light launchers half of the time. I do have one string launcher type, but currently I'm not too big into metal or whatever, so don't take my word for a lot of this. There we go. We'll throw him in there. And we'll throw Drago. Nice little string launcher type. Not great at string launching, so I see it's pretty nice for those two. But currently I'm using a not great launcher with him, and I'm currently trying to learn how to use string launchers, so if you're going for more of a slow-paced battle, then it probably works pretty well for these guys. If I try doing probably a more heavier string launch, so this might take me like an attempt or two, but there we go. I see. It does get dangerously close to that edge. If I did a heavier spin, it'd probably just go right into that edge and just get out of there. So, plop it in. And for those who yell at me about Metal Fight, please give me tips. I just got started into the Metal Fight stuff, so ignore my skills currently. Give me some tips on how to properly put these things on launchers or whatever. Woo! Oh. And there we go. Did a bit of a heavier launch there. So far it does pretty well. I imagine with more crazier speedy ones, it'd probably go right into the hole like most of the others. But currently I'm using a nice little pre-hybrid type, so it is not too crazy. Don't have any other ones to test out with, so this is what y'all get currently. But overall, I'd say this is pretty nice for plastic gin era stuff. Especially for with a lot of launchers and stuff like that. I would not throw HMS in here. I've tried doing HMS before. HMS just goes directly into the holes half of the time because HMS launchers are insane. But overall, if you're probably using it for just basic plastic gen or just metal fight with regular launchers, or if you're crappy at string launchers like I am currently, probably works pretty well for you. Overall, though, the one part is the stadium doesn't go that deeply in for a curvature, so it's not that great for a lot of the stuff. If you were going to go pick up a stadium, I have seen this one go for cheap a lot of times. I would kind of recommend not for this one. I'd probably go for like a BB10 Repro, because one that had the nice ridge that stopped like speedy types to go into the holes usually. And I think a BB10 would probably have a bit more space than what this one has, and a nicer curvature for the stadium, especially compared to like the X one I've been using. So if you're looking for stadiums, probably look elsewhere. If you're just trying to complete a whole set of stadiums or whatever, then yeah, pick this up. Has nice art to it and everything. But overall, it's an okay stadium. So I'd probably give it like a out of like whatever points. Maybe like a 5 out of 10 or something like that. But thank you for watching, and that's pretty much all I have. I will be doing another stadium review pretty soon, because getting more and more Bay stuff in. I will probably do an X Stadium review soon, so stick around for that. And soon I'll be getting into more Beyblade reviews once I get better at certain launching skills and stuff like that. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!